Hello everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of the Team Catalyst for today's session on units, dimensions and error analysis. Today is our first problem solving session. In today's session we'll be discussing few of the problems. I have included around 11 problems on indirect method of measurement of length and mass, right? Now, problem number 1 states that a boy hears an echo of his own voice from a distant hill after 1 second. The velocity of sound in air is 350 meter per second. What is the distance of the hill from the boy? Right. Now, we'll just revise what is echo. In echo, a person is making a sound. The sound travels a certain distance. Let us say the distance is d. It gets reflected and comes back to the same person. The person who made the voice receives his own voice after a certain point of time. Now in this problem, let us say the boy is standing here and his sound reaches a hill, right? This is the hill. Now it goes there, gets reflected and comes back to the boy. The time taken for the echo to be heard is 1 second. That is t is equal to 1 second, right? Now the distance traveled is, let us say this distance is d. It will be 2d. And the speed with which the sound traveled is bs, which is given as 350 meter per second. Right? It is 350 meter per second. Therefore, distance traveled will be equal to velocity into time taken, that is 2d is equal to 350 into 1, or d is equal to 175 meters. Very simple problem. Now in problem number 2, which is also based on the principle of echo, you have a boy which is standing in front of a high steep rock. Right, steep rock means, let us say this is the structure of rock and it is very steep. Steep means it has got a very, or you can say this is the kind of structure. Now the boy is standing here. Okay, this is boy. He claps and the voice of his own clap is heard after 2.5 seconds. That means the distance traveled by sound takes 2.5 seconds. The time is 2.5 seconds. And the velocity of sound in this problem is given as 340 meter per second. Therefore, the distance, which is 2d, traveled by the sound will be equal to 340 into 2.5 second, or d will be equal to 170 into 2.5. What is that? It is 425 meters. Very simple problem. Now this problem is based on sonar. Sonar itself is very similar to echo. The only thing is that the sound waves travel in water. That is why in this problem the speed of sound is given as 1450 meter per second. In air it is 340 or 332 or 340 or 350 meter per second. but in water the speed of sound is 1450 meter per second. Now I'll show you one simple example, one simple diagram. Let us say this is a ship. Ship emits some sound waves which goes in particular direction and comes back, and which is received by the probe. Now in this problem, a submarine is equipped with sonar. The time delay between the generation of probe wave and the reception of its echo, that means after the reflection from an enemy submarine, is found to be 77 seconds. Now this is again same problem. We are supposed to find out the distance d. The total distance is d, that means the distance traveled by the sound will be 2d. It takes 77 seconds and it travels with 1450 meter per second. Therefore the answer will be 77 into 1450, that is d will be equal to 77 into 725, which is equal to 55825 meters, or it is roughly 55.8 kilometers. Now once we do these kind of problems, we also get to know the importance of physics in various technological designing. Okay, now we will again do one more problem which is based on echo, but the technology used here is radar. Now what is radar? This is radar. In radar we send electromagnetic waves. Okay, it hits the enemy planes and comes back to the same receiver. With the help of this radar technology we can find out the speed. At the same time we can also detect if any enemy ship is nearby. Okay. Now in this particular problem, a radar signal is beamed towards a planet from Earth, and the echo of the radar signal is received after 7 minutes. Now you are supposed to find out the distance between the planet and the Earth. No, we have to find out the velocity of the signal. Okay, the distance between the Earth and the planet is 6.3 into 10 to the power 10 meters. Now this is the distance which it has traveled. Now the total distance traveled by the beam in going to and fro will be 2 times. Okay, that is 2 into 6.3 into 10 to the power 10 meters. Okay, therefore the velocity will be given by 2d upon time taken, which is time taken is 7 minutes, that is 7 into 60 seconds, which is 420 seconds, right? So 2 into 6.3 into 10 divided by 420. If we solve this, we will get the speed as 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, which is also the speed of light. Now from this observation we can know that we understand that the speed with which the radar waves are traveling are equivalent to the speed of light, because the radar signals are electromagnetic in nature. They are electromagnetic waves. Okay, and all electromagnetic waves, they travel with speed of light, which is c. Okay,